All right, we are
They knew
live.
it. That's why I'm here.
Facebook Live, Fish on Fire,
You hear him?
Pred Talk.
I'll call you when I finish.
I'm not going to introduce
Okay.
him yet because he's talking to his mom. Are you done? Mom comes first. Hey,
Oh, always.
I'm with you. Mom comes first. My very special guest tonight is Mr. Rusty Russell of the Orlando Predators, slash Philadelphia Eagles, slash LA Raiders. Man, thanks for coming. I appreciate it.
Hey, absolutely.
You got it on there? Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sure they can hear you.
Yeah,
You know, as
absolutely.
long as you talk right into that mic for these people right here. Because
Absolutely.
believe it or not, with all the noise that gets over there sometimes, they
Right.
can't hear us right here.
Uh-huh.
But we want to make sure everybody in the house can hear you.
Sure.
And I like the way you hold your mic like you're,
Absolutely.
you know, DJ Rusty Russell.
That's it.
There he goes. Oh, welcome to Pred Talk. I always tell everybody what we do here, all right? Because some people haven't seen the show. I'm sure you have, because you know, you're a Predator fan. Once a Predator, always a Predator. What I like to do is new players, old players.
Well,
How
I'm
they
definitely
did it
old.
in the past. I didn't mean like old, like. Okay, maybe I did mean old.
Yeah. Hey, I own it. I'm 57, baby. Hey, I'm 57, man.
That is all right. That is good. I got you beat, but that's good. 57. No, what I like to do is so the fans out there, because we got a lot of new fans that don't know who you are and what you did for the Orlando Predators. So that bring you on, let some of the old fans, new fans, get to know you, reminisce about some old memories.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's what the good old days.
Oh, yeah.
I'm older than you are, so I can the good old days. But so tell us a little bit about Rusty Russell. Where are you from? Where's your hometown?
I'm originally from Orangeburg, South Carolina, a little town about big as this restaurant. And and there was and believe it or not, there was quite a few of us from that little town that made it to the NFL.
Yeah.
And myself, Dwayne Harper, I mean, I could name Max Runiger. It's quite a few. But I'm from Orangeburg, South Carolina, and my high school was Orangeburg Wilkinson. Everybody knows where that is, and I happen to be representing my colors from my high school, and the same number as you see, number 77, baby.
So that's not a Cleveland Browns shirt.
Oh,
That's
no.
Okay, no, I'm just asking.
It may have the same coloration, but hey, I think we could have beat the Cleveland Browns the way we played.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Are you sure we're live? Is it showing live? 'Cause I'm not getting the feed, but
Uh-oh.
I'm just wanting to make sure. Yeah, we are, because you just shared it, so. But I gotta find it on here so that we can get questions.
Oh yeah.
But we'll find it.
That's right, because we go flex on y'all. Come on now.
Don't do that. That's where I go home. We are live. Okay, great. Cool. If you're just tuning in, I got Mr. Rusty Russell here. I'm waiting here to upload here, but it doesn't matter. So, where'd you go to high school? Where'd you go to college? South Carolina, you say,
Okay,
right?
I went to university.
Okay, I like that. Do you have any kids?
Oh yeah, I have my son. My son is actually 41 years old.
I'm sorry, say again?
My son is 41, Steve, and my daughter Jessica. Wow,
Nice.
she's 30. I must say 30 something because some women are sensitive about their ages.
Some are, some aren't.
Some are, yeah. And I have like 9 grandkids and 3 great grands right now.
Good for you, man. I've got 9 as well.
Awesome, baby.
I got 5 daughters.
Oh,
and 9 grands.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I got.
You in the house there, buddy.
Hey, I knew what it was.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely. Couldn't protect them 24/7.
No, I mentioned the Eagles and the Raiders, but what other professional teams have you played for altogether?
Altogether, I played for the Orlando Predators, also the Charlotte Rage, I also played for the New York City Hawks and the Florida Bobcats.
Okay, where were the Bobcats? Is that arena or outside?
That's arena.
Arena.
That's arena. Yeah.
So
we were in Palm Beach, West Palm Beach, and we were like on the bottom of the pile. And usually that's the last stop when
okay.
when you're getting out of arena ball, that's your last stop.
I got you. That's kind of like with Greyhound racing over at San Francisco kind of club. If you can't win there, you can't win anywhere.
Win there. You ain't
I got you. All right, I'm gonna make sure this is on. Is this on? Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
My jokes just get worse and worse as it goes on, so don't worry about it.
Hey, just go with the flow, baby.
Hey, once we get the pred shots going, then we're on ball.
Oh, baby,
we're on point. You played outside. You're professional for and indoors. What did you enjoy most about arena football?
Well, I'll tell you what. I can look out into this crowd and I can point to 2 people, 3 people. Matter of fact, there's another one at the bar over there named Ben Bennett. But I can point out mostly to the fan club we had, man. Oh my God, they made it worthwhile.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, I don't think there was a stronger fan base than the ones we had because, I mean, they took care of us. We needed something, they were there. We needed food, oh my God, they had it. You kidding me? I would go home with plates and eat for a week.
You know what? That's what it's all about. I mean, with the Orlando Predator family, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Years and years and years, and I know Stephen Nancy Morris, they do the Predator In Your Face fan club.
It ain't nothing like the Pred mom and her husband, man.
I'm telling you. Yep, exactly. I mean, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
And they are still around, still doing what they do.
Yeah.
Still doing what they do.
Doing an excellent job, man.
Listen, outside of sports, what do you like to do? You got any hobbies?
Well, right now, I'm gonna tell you what my biggest hobby right now is fishing. There you go, Tommy. That's it. Because if you look on my Facebook page, you'll see lots of pictures of me holding up bass. I found this little retention pond that into, and one stopped and threw my line in, and hey, guess what? I hooked a 4-pound bass. I said, I'm coming back here, and I have been.
Oh.
So fishing, and basically I go to the park every day. I go work out. I like to go walking. I walk usually about 5 or 6 miles a day. And, just to keep my health in general, you know, because I've been through some traumatic injuries, like I showed you earlier.
Yeah, you was telling me about that.
Yeah, I had both hips replaced. I've had both ankles replaced, but I'm still feeling good.
When are you going to get them fingers replaced there? Look,
Never.
I saw that.
Never.
That looks like it hurts now.
Yeah, well, the good part is I can flip it back to normal almost. See?
Oh, man. That shit ain't right. That's just not right.
But the bad part is arthritis comes to visit it, and it's like, okay, buddy, we ain't done with you yet.
I'm just going to restart this here so we can see the questions from everybody. Let's go. Restart anyway.
Okay, yeah, do it.
All right. So, saltwater or freshwater fishing?
I like to do both. I go out to Titusville. You go to Titusville and go to the jetty.
Oh yeah.
My goodness.
Oh yeah.
Man, I catch those sheephead and those reds. Whew. Good eating.
Now, I don't know if you know Phil, of the team photographer who brought in these blinding lights.
There he is.
He loves to fish.
My
he
man.
is always out
Hey man,
there.
why don't you tell me, man? What's up?
Hey, I don't go fishing, I go catching.
Oh no.
I like that. I like that. Yes, sir.
Hey, that sounds like they came from Tampa.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy. What kind of jinx did you give me here?
Oh my
I ain't used to this here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I gotta shut her down. But we don't need it. We do, for fun.
It'd be
just
good
so I
to
can
get
some
questions from people.
Exactly. If you'll watch from, that'd be great. Awesome. So, Rusty, when you were playing for the Predators and other teams, what do you feel that your strengths on the field were?
Well, my strengths on the field was first of all, I'm very intimidating in a uniform, And so a little bit of intimidation works for me. Plus, when I played hard. I didn't, it was like me with no mercy. I didn't have mercy.
Gotcha.
If I saw you slipping, I'm gonna take advantage of it.
And that's what made you successful.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, they can't tell because we look like we're the same height. All right, sitting down. Actually, I'm standing up and Rusty is sitting down. But no, I'm 5'6", and you are
6'6".
6'6".
Oh, you got a heckler.
I always have a heckler, and that's okay. I always have a heckler. I'm used to it.
I know it.
But no, when you're playing, I won't say you're playing height, but your playing weight was around what?
Well, when I was at the Preds, my playing weight was like 310, anywhere from 305 to 310, and I was comfortable there.
Still quick off the ball. Now you were an Iron Man, were you not?
Yeah, man.
You played offense and defense.
And when you're that big, you have to be in a little bit of shape. So I conditioned myself pretty good to be able to handle the load.
Yeah. Oh, I remember. I remember watching you. I never met you before, but I remember watching you.
Oh, absolutely.
And, my wife and I, we've been season ticket holders since '03, but we've been fans way back in.
Because I started with the franchise. I'm in '91.
In '91, yeah, '91. You played with the Preds from '91 to '95, correct?
Yep.
You got your ring?
Nope.
I know.
It's okay.
That's all right.
I don't worry. It's okay.
That's all right. You got the family.
Yeah, I got the family.
You got the
It's
family.
all good. And the thing about it, when I came to watch that game, and when they won the championship, and I was just sitting in there. I didn't want nobody to see me that night, and I didn't. I was sitting down there in the tunnel, and as soon as the game was over, I left. I was just glad to see they finally accomplished it. Kind of like when I watched the Eagles when they finally got theirs, and I got sent a replica Super Bowl ring.
From the Regals. The Regals?
Yeah, we were regal that day.
That's funny. Oh, look who's on the TV now. They just had the Eagles up there. Yeah, I didn't see a W behind it, but that's okay. No. It's all right. Neither did the Jets. Yeah.
Nancy.
That is funny. Hey, listen, I'm a Dolphin fan, and we were chanting that. They were chanting that last season.
Yeah.
Now you're going to start winning.
Oops.
Yeah, oops.
Hey, we're undefeated.
Yeah. See, when you were playing, did you have any pregame rituals? Anything?
Actually, my pregame ritual, I would put on my headphones and I'd isolate myself in a corner, and I'd put on some music to listen to, something to get me hyped up. And once I did that, I was fine until Jerry Odom came by. Once Jerry Odom came by, he killed my high by headbutting me and cutting my bridge of the nose. He headbutted me and the helmet went down. I said, God damn it, Jerry, what the hell, man? And we were just about to play Tampa, of course. He jumps about 2 feet up in the air, comes down with his head, bang! I said, God almighty. I said, I'm bleeding, ain't I? And I looked at it, I said, well, guess what? I'm going to have to play with a bloody nose, and I did. And we won the game.
That's another intimidation look, am I not correct?
Oh, yeah, just let some blood run, yeah.
Before man, that guy's already bloody.
Yeah, he don't give a damn. That's right, I don't. And when it came to Jay Gruden, oh, I would spank his ass. I loved it. I love Jay now, but man, when he was on the field, I told him I sent him 3 pictures. He didn't believe that I sacked him for a safety. I said, look at the pictures, buddy. I sent him 3 of them, action shot, from the get off to the penetration to the sack. Okay, you can't deny.
And Jay still said,
Exactly. He'll deny it to this day.
Oh, I can't believe I don't know what's wrong with my laptop.
Oh dear.
Time to get another one.
Yeah.
Time to buy another one.
No, it's probably.
Who's this?
Milton wants to know what your favorite football movie is.
Magic wants to know. Magic's dating, you know him right out here. What's your favorite football movie?
Actually, I was going to say the program because I was in it.
There you go.
I was in the program, the movie, the program, and I was going to do Any Given Sunday, but at the time I was working for someone and we had to fly overseas to Australia, so that blew that one.
Kind of messes that up, doesn't it?
Man, didn't
Oh, look
mess
at this
nothing
here.
up. I got paid. Are you kidding? Mess up? No.
We may have it here. We may have it on here now. Let's just check this out.
Hanging with this guy. I mean, I've been to Australia 3 times.
No
How many
good.
people can say that?
Keith Urban, Nicole Kidman. You know, well, she's married to Keith Urban and he's Australian. Yeah. Oh, look, we got it live. Now we can see it. Now we can catch this up on this 5
Cool.
comments. Let's check
All
on
right.
these to see what we got going on. You got
Hey, Scott.
Scott says, "Hey." Anna.
Reggie Parker.
Oh, Reggie. Yep. You know Reggie?
I know.
Reggie does stuff with the Predators. It's amazing.
Okay.
Reggie is our calmer.
Okay.
So if there's any fans out there that's getting crazy, she calms them down or moves them to another location
Oh,
and this and
nice.
that. Reggie is our beast.
Oh, she's the cool. We
the
call
Predator.
those the cooler.
Yeah,
She's the
exactly.
cooler.
Exactly.
Hey, Cammy Vampire Cassio.
You know Cammy?
Nope.
Oh.
I just saw it on your thing right there.
Cammy is a long time Predator fan.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, without a
Maybe I'll
doubt, she
get to
follows
meet her
the
one
show
day
all
when
the
I
time.
come to a game next year.
You get lots of love on there now. You see
Hey,
all
I
that
love
there.
it. Awesome.
Reggie, what advice would you give a 10-year-old yourself? What advice would you give a 10-year-old? I called you Reggie. I don't know why.
I would definitely tell my 10-year-old self, prepare for the future, work hard, because it ain't gonna be easy. You know, because when I grew up, I mean, it was carefree. You know, nobody told me life was gonna be hard.
Yeah.
I didn't have anyone there but my mom. I saw by example. I mean, she worked from sun up to sundown, and even in summers. So, you know, I kind of learned from her example, and I followed that example because I know I worked hard most of my life. You know, I worked hard to get where I was at, and it wasn't easy trying to hold on to it. But nothing comes easy. Nobody's going to give you nothing in this life. Nothing at all.
Exactly. Hey, Morgan. I try to catch Morgan. Sure. Mary LoBianco wants to know, do you have any hidden talents?
Oh, absolutely. I'm really good at imitating people, funny voices. What's that? You want to hear that, love? I mean, I can go there if you want to. And, you know, I was raised watching Bugs Bunny and all those funny guys. So, you know, I'd come out there and say, be very, very quiet. I'm hunting a rabbit, you know. I mean, hey, I got a whole list of it. But,
And so it's 6'6", 300 plus
Exactly.
pounds going like that. Yeah.
yeah, imagine that one, right? Holding a shotgun.
Now, Anna wants to know your favorite game moment.
Ooh.
Do you have a favorite game
I
moment?
do. I really do. We were playing the Las Vegas Sting, and I delivered the shot heard around the world. Okay? I mean, the running back was like a 6'3", 270-pound guy, and I nailed him into retirement. I mean, I just laid him out, and that, I tell you, I had to gather myself because I felt a little woozy myself, but I couldn't let him know that. I hit him so hard, you know, I saw stars, but I was looking down at him like, yeah! Yeah!
That's what it's all about.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it's all
Absolutely.
about for when you're a defensive lineman
Oh,
or
yeah.
on defense. and you tag somebody and you know you rung their bell,
Oh, baby.
and your bell rings a little bit,
Exactly.
you know you're doing it right.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
speaking like that, how would you describe your work ethic?
Well, I tell you what, my work ethic was good, but it could have been a whole lot better, I think. And that would have probably led to me being in the NFL a little longer. But injuries happened to me in the NFL. I had a bad back injury with the Raiders, and that kept me out of football for almost 2 years.
Ooh.
So, and once that happened, I was, nobody wanted to touch me.
Right,
Like,
right.
okay, I see. I'm like writing people saying, look, man, I'm good, blah, blah, blah. I can come in and work out for you. Oh, no, we have the full amount of so-and-so and so-and-so.
Okay.
But,
All right.
you know, I didn't let that discourage me because I knew I had more in me. I had
Right.
more in me. And just so happens one of my college coaches, he was coaching a semi-pro team in Charlotte, and it was called the Charlotte Barons.
Okay.
And we played a good schedule. I mean, we played some tough teams, and the good part about playing with them is that was my rehab. That was my way to get back. And the really good part was we beat the defending national champions twice,
Oh, all right.
regular season and for the championship. And I'm still waiting for my ring from that. I'm still waiting for that ring.
Still
but,
waiting on that ring.
I know I'll never get it.
Now you know this gentleman right there, Mr. Coach Marcus.
Marcus,
Manuel,
what's up, buddy?
he said, "What's up, big fella? You got to
Hey, Marcus,
catch
man,
up."
we got to get together. I know you got those stogies, man. We
I-
got to smoke a few.
I had him on the show. He was one of my, I don't know. He was in my first 10 guests, I believe. I had him on the
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
Was he at the house or was he here? I forget. He was here.
Yeah,
Okay, I
yeah.
wasn't sure if he was. Because we started Pred Talk at my house.
Awesome. Okay.
We started out in my man room.
Right.
I don't have a man. I don't have a man cave.
Hey, you got a man in the room.
Yeah, I'm not an animal. I have a man room.
Okay.
And we started it out there, and then big shout out to Fish on Fire.
Right. Hey,
They
we love it. Thank you.
sponsor the Orlando Predators. So I mean, gracious enough, they've got this great stage up here for us to do this. Big shout out. I want to say, everybody in the house, make sure you take care of your servers out here on the floor. You got Morgan and you got Joe. You
Joe
got
Lobianco. Hey, guys, I made it.
Joe Lobianco. Oh, hey, that's my younger brother right there.
Okay, awesome.
He, I'll tell you about him then.
Okay.
But Heather, make sure you take care of Heather behind the bar. Take care of them because they are taking care of you. Big shout out to Steven, who's running the joint tonight.
Hey.
Steven's the manager in the house. I will say this here, guys. If you're not sitting down and you're
Hey,
walking
Reggie
around.
Parker. Hey.
Oh, you know.
He said, get this man some blame.
Reggie's a
Oh,
she.
Reggie's a
Reggie
sheep.
Parker.
I'm sorry, honey. Hey,
That's
sweetie,
all
I got
right.
a lot of it. Trust me, I got more than this.
Can't say that anymore.
See, I got my computer back up.
Yeah,
so,
man, I love
he's
it.
going through here. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. Trish King says, funny voice.
Hey, Trish, how you doing?
Rosie Greer.
I know Trish.
Yep, funny voice. Rosie Greer did need her point. Mary Lobianco wants to know, who was your role model growing up?
My mother. Are you kidding? Hey,
yeah.
believe that. My mother, she said, let me tell you, that woman, I love her to death. She's 82 and still going strong. She had her leg replaced over 10 years ago, but that hadn't slowed her down one bit. Not at all. That woman used to work for us from sun up to sundown and beyond. I never knew I was poor, put it to you like that.
Right.
We were, but I never knew it. She never let us know it.
Yeah.
And she always, everything we needed, she always provided. My sister and I were just blessed to have her in our lives.
That's good. How many siblings you got?
Just her. My
You and your sister?
Yeah, my sister.
Younger sister, older sister?
Younger.
Younger.
Yeah.
So you were the mean big brother?
Actually, I wasn't that mean. I wasn't that bad. I used to destroy her dolls, pull the hair out.
Did you take the head off? Did you take the head off the Barbies? Come on
I
now.
said, let's see what's on the inside of this doll.
It's like, pull it off and go, she ain't got no brains, just like you. There's nothing in there. I had 2 older sisters, and well, there's 6 kids in my family, but
Wow.
and one of them is Joe Lobianco.
Yeah.
He's up in where are you at? Arkansas, right?
Uh-huh.
He's up in Bentonville, Arkansas right now. He's a contractor and does work for FEMA.
Okay.
So he's up there doing disaster relief stuff and things like that.
I used to work for FEMA.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, he's a
When
contractor.
When
for real.
Katrina hit.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
That
It was awful. Oh my God.
I don't think they still recovered completely from that.
No, they haven't. I don't
You
think
know?
they have. I mean, I would go out there every day with those people, man. You know, my job, I was one of the securities out there, and it was just
Security?
heartbreaking.
You said security? Were you
Yeah.
big enough for that?
Nah. It's a little small.
6'6".
You been a bodyguard?
Oh yeah, that matter of fact, that's what I got into after I got out of football. I've been a professional bodyguard. Everybody knows this guy that used to be here called Benny Hinn. Okay, everybody knows that name.
Yeah.
I worked with him for a couple of years, and it's like, okay, I had enough of this. I
had enough.
Money's good, but all money ain't good money. Okay.
I hear you.
That's for real. But I've had some professional clients, you know, some superstars here and there, you know.
Yeah.
And one of the guys I continue to work with, he's a professional promoter from the Dominican Republic.
Okay.
Good guy, lots of money, good person individually, and he takes care of me.
Are you still doing it?
No.
No.
I'm done.
That's a hard no.
Exactly. No.
So, what to date, what professional achievement are you most proud of?
Well, just the fact that I think the best professional achievement I achieved was the fact that I wasn't expected to make it, but I did. And I ended up playing, you know, professional football, and you know, that in itself is an accomplishment, because you're talking about 1% of the whole United States even make it
Right.
to the NFL. And I was drafted I was the second person drafted in the 3rd round behind Jeff Hostetler.
Okay.
I remember that to this day, and it was just an honor, you know.
And you were saying, I'm better than he is. Why didn't I go number 1?
Well, I'll put it to you like this.
I'm
was
kidding,
very
I'm
young.
kidding,
No,
I'm
it's okay.
kidding.
I was very young because I went to college at 16,
Oh, no kidding.
and I never got redshirted because we had so many injuries. I was forced to play.
Right.
So I was calculating when I got there. I said, you know what? If I'd have stayed back another year or so, I'd have been a first rounder easily.
Yeah.
But you know, as circumstances happen, and I wanted to do something for my family, I said, you know what? I'm moving on.
I'm going. Yeah. Let me go pro now.
Sure.
Joe LaBianca's got a question. He says, who was your closest friend on the '84 Eagles team?
That's easy. Wilbert Montgomery.
There we go.
He was my mentor, man. He taught me the ins and outs, and I would hang with him, you know, and he would, you know, he guided me. And Ron Jaworski is a close second. So I still talk to Ron to this day.
So Jaws was your close second, but you never
Yeah.
played for the Philadelphia Soul, huh?
No.
And didn't he own the Soul for a while?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Still does.
he still does.
Still does?
Him and was it John Bon Jovi?
Jerky.
Right.
Bon jerky.
Yeah.
Guess we're not Bon Jovi fans.
He destroyed the NFL.
The ladies' league.
Oh.
Get it away.
We're gonna keep talking about that. Words of advice to a new player.
The best words of advice I can give to a new player is, when you make friends, keep your friends. If you have a friend in the fan club, you got a friend for life. If you hold on to what you have, you know, just strive to do better, because this ain't gonna last.
Right.
It can end at one play and it can end in a second. So make good contacts, get close to your people. Don't go out act a fool because you make a little bit of money. which it is right now, a little bit of money, and then, and just remember, you're representing the city of Orlando. You have eyes on you all the time.
All the time.
And that's one thing I can say I'm proud of. I've never gotten myself into trouble. I can say that I've never had, they can tell you I've never been on a news flash or a billboard saying, hey, come get this guy. Nah.
This just in.
Exactly. Exactly. So,
Before tonight.
yes.
Oh, did you just say that was before television? Man, that is not right. That would be Steve Morris saying these comments, not me, all right? Oh, that was before tonight.
Right.
My answer was funnier.
No.
Exactly. But speaking of fan experiences, what's your favorite fan experience?
My favorite
sure you
fan
got a
experience,
bunch.
I've got so many. Hey Trish, I love you too, sweetie. Well, let me tell you, my best fan experience was when this guy took over the cooking. Okay, when Steve took over the cooking, it was over.
It was done.
Over and done with. We want him, okay? We tell everybody else to hit the road, Jack. Then come back.
That's it.
And pretty much that's how it happened.
Anybody could flip a burger on the grill, but he's doing magic. He's doing magic with other meats,
he's doing
right?
good stuff. I mean,
Gotcha. Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, burgers and hot dogs are good, but come on, man. Up the menu, he did. He upped it. He upped the menu, baby. So, yeah.
Burgers and hot dogs are for the kids.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We get briskets and ribs.
There you go. There you go.
Yes, indeed.
Let's see. Oh, Anna's got a question. I haven't heard this question. Who would be on your fantasy football team?
And I'll say to Anna, NFL or AFL. Ooh, come on
She's
back.
talking NFL. She's talking
Okay,
NFL.
NFL?
It's my sister-in-law, so I know she's talking
okay,
NFL.
she's talking NFL. Okay, good. Okay. Well, let's roll. Okay, I'll tell you what. Okay. For my...
For those at home who can't see this, we've got...
Definitely, if it was in the AFL, this would be Ben.
We've got Ben Bennett out here in the center of the room, flexing, shooting off the... I'm surprised he didn't do a Heisman pose, though.
Yeah, I know, right?
But then coming from Duke,
Hey, but
they don't know what a Heisman
in
pose
college,
is.
Ben was a Heisman candidate. Hey, but Ben can also take they had against us and lost it. Alan Mitchell, that's all I can remember.
Oh, I don't think Ben's talking to you anymore right now.
I love you, Ben. I love you, Benster. But yeah, as far my fantasy football, wow. You know what? There's just so many good players. But I'm gonna tell you what. I would have at running back. I would have Alvin Kamara.
Okay.
And I would also have, God, I keep forgetting it, and Derrick Henry.
Oh, without a doubt.
Okay.
He's a beast.
Oh, yeah.
He's a beast.
My quarterback would definitely be Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
Okay. I love
Not Fitzmagic? Not Fitzmagic?
Nah.
Man,
I mean,
I'm trying to get some Dolphin players in there.
I like what Fitzmagic is doing, but we're talking else. Now, back up, I would definitely have Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Okay, gotta have Patrick Mahomes, okay?
And you can't leave him
You
out.
can't leave him out. Wide receivers, oh my goodness. If you don't have Tyreek Hill,
Yeah.
you're nuts, okay? You gotta have
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill, okay? And for your other receiver, it's a toss-up because there are so many good. I've seen so many good receivers right now. It's like everybody's like, "Oh, Odell." I said, "No. Odell's second tier right now." Okay, I like him, but Odell's second tier.
He's got his moments
Yes, he
where it
has.
just dazzles you.
Yes, he has. But I'll tell you what, as receiver, I would definitely have Aaron Rodgers' favorite receiver, who he's throwing to. I forgot his name, but that kid, he can catch everything.
Oh. Is it number
Catches
13?
I think it was number 13.
I think it's I can't think of it.
Yeah.
I know we got people out there on Google.
And I'd also, and tell you what, man, it's just, Hey, that is my brother. I see you, Alan. Where you at, Claude? Where you at, Claude? You coming?
I thought he was coming tonight. I thought he
I thought
said
you was coming, Claude.
Thought he was coming up. Gonna have his brother come up and save a seat and everything. Weather permitting. I mean, it was just pouring down a second ago. We lost a little bit. It was rebooting
Let's see.
again.
He said Philadelphia drafted you, but who do you wish had drafted? I'll tell you what. That year, the year that I was drafted, the Joe Bugle from Washington Redskins.
Okay.
He would visit me at least, I would say, 3 times a month. So right then and there, that gave me the impression. I said, well, I made an impression on this guy. I'm going to the Redskins.
Right.
And so it was a little bit of a disappointment, but you know what? When you're 20 years old and you go into the league, you don't care.
Yeah.
Okay? I thought I'd be one of the hogs. Okay? I got to the Eagles. They wanted me down to 280 pounds. I'm like, what? 280? I was at 300. And I'm like, Washington has a big line. They're averaging 320 plus. What? Why? You know?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Now, were
why,
you drafted
bro?
as an offensive lineman or a defensive lineman?
I started off in high school as D-lineman.
Right.
Went to college. I changed over my junior year. I changed over to O-line because I was looking at. I got contacted by an agent my junior year, which it wasn't supposed to happen, but he gave me some advice. He said, "I think you should learn the offensive line position." And I didn't hear from him since then. And I did. And I did because I was already fast. I could run. I had good hands. I had good footwork. As a defensive lineman, we had good footwork. So
Sure.
it was just a natural for me to switch over. Plus, we had an All-American named Andrew Province. He was tearing up everything except for when I got in front of him. And I had to handle it. Hey, I was a junior. He was a senior. And he would always, "Man, you're holding me." I said, "No, I just got a good grip on your crabs. That's all.
That's all.
I'll let you go when the time is right."
That's all. Hey. Reggie Parker wants to know, how did you get started with the Predators?
Okay, Reggie, I'll answer that question right now. Matter of fact, after my stint in the semi-pro league, Coach Washburn, who was the coach, he told me that Perry Moss was starting a team in Orlando, Florida. He said, "Would you like to go down there?" I said, "Man, let me tell you something. I want to play ball. I don't care." So they brought me down for a tryout. And I thought a tryout was beneath me. Come on. I mean, but
My name is
understood.
Rusty Russell. I
Right,
don't need to
right.
try out.
They knew my background, but I went out with everybody out there. Okay, they're like, "Okay, you don't have to do no more." So I ended up watching the rest of them work out.
We don't want you to get hurt. We're
Nah.
good.
So 91 was awesome. We were just getting started, and man, let me tell you, in 91, I wish we could pan over to Tom Traver. He's got the original jersey, Zuba's jersey we used to
We
wear.
can get Tom to come in just a minute.
Yeah.
Actually,
And,
I you know what? Tom, come up here just for a second because I'm going to fix this here camera. Cause
Okay.
Look, it's all
Yeah.
cattywampus on there. I
Just a
think
tad. And
Bill's
it's
our
like-
photographer, but yeah, you see that?
Hey, Ashley McDaniel, how you doing? Hope you're doing fine, Speedy. I'm gonna take a sip.
There it is. There's a Russell right there.
Right there it is.
That's the original, baby. That's the original. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. There it is.
All right, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, sorry, I'm back.
We're definitely having fun, Ashley McDaniel.
Oh, yeah, doing great. Yep. Let's see what we got here. Who else here? Oh, Ashley. Hey, fellas, go Preds. Of course, go Preds.
That's right.
Let's see. I got to ask you. I ask everybody this. There's a lot of questions that I ask everybody, and some I just blow through. But for you, describe that feeling whenever you're running out of the tunnel, in the jungle. The lights go down. the fireworks go off, Claw comes running out there, and the music goes and they announce your name.
Man,
How's that feel?
that feeling is second to none. Let me tell you, I mean, the adrenaline rush that I got before game time was off the charts, and it would always just hype me up and ready to roll, because when I heard that "Welcome to the Jungle" and the crowd just get into it, it's like the crowd, wow, I mean, the crowd and the fans just really just pumped us up, and we just get a little overhyped, and I'd probably carry that into a game and probably get an offside or two, but you know what? I calm down. I calm down and get it together, but man, there's nothing like it, man. It's just the rush you get. I love it.
And when you were playing for the Preds, we were selling out.
Oh my God.
So we're talking there's 15, 17,000 screaming fans.
Yes, indeed.
And they announce your name and you come running out there. It's
nothing like it.
Nothing like it.
Nothing.
I get goosebumps. I've never ran out on the field like that on there.
I still get it when I hear it, when I go to a game and hear it.
And
oh
you
my
hear,
God.
yeah,
It's like,
I love it.
Okay,
That's-
coach, put me in.
I'm
I'll play one play and I'll get out.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready. One play.
What's this Zuba Z? What's that?
Zuba's, yep. The shirt that he has on.
Oh, the Zuba Z. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, Trish.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was doing other things
Hey,
there.
Trish knows. She was there at the
Trish-
beginning. She
yeah.
knows.
I remember the jerseys. Another question here. What lineman did you dread going up against the most? And I think he's talking NFL. What defensive lineman did you dread going up against?
Do the initials LT mean anything to you, buddy?
Oh my God. You did play against LT, didn't you?
Yeah, let me tell you, I was a rookie too, and it wasn't no easy task. It
And
wasn't no easy task, because what they did was, when I got out there, they had to put a running back out there with me, okay? Because they didn't trust me just yet to one-on-one this guy, and nobody could one-on-one him. I'm sorry.
Nobody
I don't
could
care who you
one-on-one
were.
LT.
You couldn't. I don't care who you were. I don't care how good you thought you were. You would not block LT one-on-one.
No.
It's like, just like when I heard him against the Jets, he said, "Son, you got to do better than this."
Are you serious? He tell you that?
No, he didn't tell me that. He told the guy from the Jets. He sacked the quarterback and said, "Son, you got to do better than this."
Because I'm here all day.
Man, he is.
And he was.
He's like a crazy dog.
I loved
Little
watching.
did I know he was
loved
hyped
watching
up,
Lawrence
but
Taylor play.
we all have our pregame rituals, right, Steve? His just happened to be a little white substance, but you know.
Everybody likes.
Oh, also Bruce Smith. Okay,
Uh-huh.
Bruce Smith. He was a beast. I could one-on-one with him, but let me tell you, it wasn't no easy task.
I can bet. No,
Man,
that's why he's in the Hall of Fame.
exactly.
That's why he's in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, by the way, man, not to mention Howie Long, who I played against in practice. Jeez, I'm like, this guy is off his rocker sometimes.
And it's
man.
only practice.
Yeah, it's only practice. But I learned with the best. Be the best you gotta practice and work against the best.
You know it. Yeah, that's a fact. I loved watching Howie Long play too.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
You
yeah.
know, I can't believe his son's playing now.
Yeah. Well, his son's retired. It's like, wow.
Is his son retired too?
Yeah, the defensive lineman son, yeah, he's done.
Wow.
And matter of fact, he got a ring with the Eagles.
Yeah.
He got him a ring.
Yeah,
And his
that's
other
right.
son played with played guard for the Chicago Bears. And I'm like, wow, he has two sons playing in the league, man. That's awesome, man.
I know. That's just like the Mannings.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
look at
Oh, my
Archie, and you
God.
got Peyton,
And now they got one in high school who's tearing everything up.
I
Arch.
heard. Yeah, I know.
Oh my goodness! I saw him play on TV. I'm like, this kid is awesome, man. Well, he had the best teachers.
Yeah, without a doubt, it's definitely in the
Jeez.
genes. Definitely in the
I wish
genes.
I had that kind of backup. Okay, Anna, what was the backup plan? Well, Anna, let me tell you, my backup plan was a good plan. I was going to be a professional bodyguard, and that I'd accomplished.
There you go.
I went and took all the courses I needed: armed security, weapons training, different types of weapons. So, I didn't necessarily have to have a gun. I can come at you with my hands up, and all of a sudden you're like, "Oh, what happened? Why am I bleeding?" But anyway, we won't go into that because the cops might be looking.
Well, that boy right there, Marine.
Awesome.
Same
See,
thing.
There you go.
That was Joe.
There you go.
Marine.
All right. Marines, baby.
Oh yeah, hoorah.
Semper Fi. Hoorah.
If you could pick one song to play every time you walked into a room, I don't care if it's the bathroom or the kitchen or anywhere else, what would that song be?
Bring the pain.
You want to sing a little bit?
Bring the pain.
Bring the pain.
I came to bring the pain insane to the brain, baby. Yes, sir.
Bring the pain.
Bring the pain.
I believe you.
Yes, sir.
I believe you. If you could have dinner or drinks with 3 people, past or present, who would those 3 people be and why?
That's a good question. Honestly, I would definitely want to have my father because he never got to see me play college or professional football.
Okay.
My grandmother, she never got to see me play college or professional football. Okay. And the last one would be my uncle. He didn't get to see me play, and he was always there for me, whatever I needed. My Uncle Tyrone, oh my God, I love you, man. My grandmother Nellie, and my father William Jr. I'm William III, by the way. Everybody knows me by Rusty, though. So that's something. Oh, that was another question for that. God,
What's that?
What people don't know about me. But I got something else too.
That's all. I was reading this and I didn't even hear it. So,
Just like you.
you're the third. So what's your full name?
William Russell the third.
William Russell. No middle name?
Yeah. Nope.
Nope.
Rusty.
Oh, man.
Rusty was because when I had hair, it was a rust-colored blonde.
Okay.
It was rust-colored blonde hair, and I'm like, and it's like my mother would always think, "Well, how the heck did that happen?" I said, "Well, look back on the family lineage, honey.
Look back there, Ma.
Somebody got in there."
Mom, you got to know more than me. You got to know more than me.
I mean, I'm living up to the heritage that we have, which is like Choctaw, Cherokee. But I said, well, there's something else that slipped in there, Mom.
Yeah, I don't know any redhead.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We've been watching Outlander.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
you know
yeah.
all
That's
them
good stuff.
all them Scottish people with the red hair coming
Right.
over, and there may be some. It could be. It could
Could
be.
be. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, I
you
don't
know,
doubt it.
I'm just saying.
Exactly. Hey, it was true. It was true.
Mary LoBianco wants to know: do you play any musical instruments?
I played piano when I was a youngster. I quit after when I got 12 years old because I played the piano and I played the trumpet. Matter of fact, I can still play the trumpet pretty good. But I lost interest in music once the sports rolled in. So
Yeah.
I was like, I'll just listen to the band play for me, you know. And now that I'm older, I'm like, you know what? I'm listening to all this smooth guitar jazz. I'm like, I'm doing the fingering. I'm like, hey, okay. So right now, I'm trying to learn how to try to play the guitar. So I went online, and they actually have a little instrument thing online you can put up and start doing your little fingering movements and know which keys to hit and which not. I'm like, wow, this is not bad at all. So I'm gonna graduate to something real soon.
Let me tell you something. Years ago, my wife and I used to work at a pawn shop, so I got great deals on a couple of guitars.
Yeah.
And I had this awesome. It's a Fender Teleacoustics. So it's electric, right?
Yeah.
And I go like, let's go ahead and let's get some lessons,
Uh-huh.
right? So we booked the lessons. Awesome teacher. And my right hand, the strummer, rock star. All right.
But
My left hand that does the chords, handicapped. They would not talk to each other at all. So if you could do that there,
Yeah.
I could do this part. I'm telling you what, legend would be awesome.
If football was never invented, what other sport would do? I would have played basketball. Because believe it or not, I was an all-state basketball player my senior year. I averaged 24 points and 12 rebounds a game. And I narrowly lost the state championship my senior year. So I had a great senior year in high school, let me tell you. I won the in track, I won the discus state championship 2 years in a row for my junior and senior year. My senior year, we had basketball, I had football. We went to the semifinals of the state, and we lost on a trick play because they, anyway, we wasn't ready for it. But well, other than that, yeah, I think it would have been basketball. You know, I might not have went. I definitely would have been another Charles Barkley.
Jason Lucas says Pat got his own security guard.
Hey, Jason, I see Jason
That's
Lucas.
right, Jason. I definitely do. I'm making sure he's got plenty of beverage. Keep him on my side.
Yeah,
on my
man.
side.
Yeah, man. You out, baby?
Ben Bennett's leaving the house. Ben Bennett, you're heading over
All right,
to.
Ben. Love you, buddy.
If you are not here tonight and you got some time after Pred Talk, go over to Wing Shack over there on Curry Ford, Michigan. You'll see head coach Ben Bennett. He's over there. He's doing trivia at Wing Shack for
That's
Monday
right around
Night
the corner
Football.
from my house. Wow.
Right, it's right down the road. It's not far from here at all. We go down there sometimes afterwards. Speaking of, like we were earlier, with the pandemic and everything, and the 2020 season, you know, for NAL has been canceled. Have you been binge watching any shows?
Oh yeah, man. I'll tell you what. I have binge watched so many shows.
Not Ben watched, binge watched.
I have binge watched so many shows that right now I don't even like watching TV. It's like, what the hell are you going to do today? You know, let's watch another episode of Supernatural. Hell no! Oh, I've
can't
seen them
watch-
all.
It's the final season, isn't it? A Supernatural?
It's coming up. It's not hadn't started yet,
I
but
thought the first 5 were already done.
they're done, but they hadn't shown them yet.
Oh, okay.
You know
Gotcha.
I know.
That's one I never.
Man,
My
start
wife
from
liked
the
it, and I
beginning.
didn't.
You'll love it.
Yeah.
I'm telling
There's
you.
how many seasons of that?
15.
15 seasons.
Yeah.
Man,
They've been around a long time.
They have been around a while. The reason I was saying about Outlander, because my wife and I binge watched Outlander too.
Yeah, that's a good
I got Morgan. Morgan's watching Outlander now too.
one. Ooh, yeah.
Pratchett?
No Morgan, it's your birthday.
Pratchett?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Oh yeah. Now you're gonna get.
Yeah. You got the shorts coming. That's excellent.
Yep.
Absolutely. I'm going to have that.
So have you?
Yes, it is, Joseph.
What
yes,
is that?
sir.
Supernatural's a great show. What do you guys know? Wait, you're my security guard tonight. Great show.
We can agree. We can agree to disagree.
We
okay.
can agree to disagree. This is the year. This is
All
the
the-
21st century.
All the time.
All the time, especially if you're. You know what? I bring this here up because you play for the Eagles,
Right.
And I watched that movie Invincible, and I seen how the fans were in that movie for the Eagles.
Right.
How do Philadelphia Eagle fans compare to Orlando Predator fans? Now we can agree to disagree since you brought that up, but
Yeah.
I know they're very passionate. Also,
Let me tell you this. My rookie year, and I forgot who we were playing. We were playing the Washington Redskins. It was in December, and I all of a sudden hear a big din, a roar in the crowd going up. You have 8 Santa Clauses fighting each other. Okay, 8. I counted. I'm like, 1, 2, what? And I've never seen that. 8 Santa Clauses going at it in the stands. Are you kidding me?
This going.
I mean, fisticuffs. And some of the fans started getting into it too. I said, oh man, what kind of place did they bring me to here? Holy moly. Oh God, are you kidding? And if you make a mistake, or if they don't like you, they'll let you know.
without a doubt, yeah.
They'll let you know.
And you were talking about going up against LT.
Yeah.
The Philadelphia New York rivalry is like
I
second
felt
to
for
none,
Ron
isn't it?
Jaworski.